Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. This is going to be a timeline explainer for the Reverse Flash and an explainer for why he is unkillable in the sense of the comics. Now there is comic book death and there is true death. So the Reverse Flash, Barry Allen, they've all died many times and come back because surprise, surprise, comic book logic. It's the most fun thing ever. So all these scenes will explain where he started on the Flash, the original version of the character, starting in season 1, to now at the end of Legends of Tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll put a spoiler warning before we get to the Legends of Tomorrow stuff later in the video, and a little bit of text to explain when we change from one version of Reverse Flash to another, and then at the very end of this I'll put it all into context and explain what's going on in the future of The Flash Season 3, how Barry will continue to fight Reverse Flash.
I can't believe this.
Oh, I'm not like the Flash at all.
Some would say I'm the reverse. You're him. The Reverse Flash.
You and I have never been truly properly introduced. I am Eobard Thawne.
Thawne. Like Eddie.
Let's call him a distant relative.
Just so we're clear, after I kill you, I'm going to kill them, and then I'm going to kill your father. I always win. Flash.
He's being erased from existence.
I've controlled your life for so long, Barry. How will you get along without me?
Barry, we need you back here. Stat.
All right, I'm on my way.
Gideon.
Was the trip a success, Professor Thawne?
I believe it was. I finally figured out what time period the Flash is from. Now let's figure out a way to get home.
This is now, here, today. This is the time Thawne comes from. This is the moment you all erased him from existence, but since Thawne is from the future, this is where his timeline begins. That's why he's still alive. This Thawne has not yet traveled back in time to kill Barry's mother. He's here now in this time period for the first time. Timeline remnant.
Explains why nothing's changed.
Yeah, it also explains why he didn't know my name, or that we have met before.
To him, you hadn't, not until the future.
If Thawne dies before he can time travel again, will that save Barry's mother?
No, it's not how it works. In our timeline, Barry's mother's already dead, and her death is a fixed point, and nothing can change that.
Is that you, Flash?
Why do you hate me so much?
I didn't always. I was obsessed with you. For so long, I wanted to be the Flash. I spent years figuring out how you came to be. Duplicated the reaction. And it worked. I became like you.
So what happened?
This ability to travel through time revealed the truth. My fate was to become your greatest enemy. I was never going to be the Flash. So I became the reverse of everything that you were. The more people you saved, the more you were loved, the more I had to take from you. We'll meet again soon, Flash.
I know. My father's taken from me. I need to find some peace.
Whatever you need to do, do it.
You're not gonna kill her ever again. I'm not gonna hurt you.
No.
You're safe.
Too busy leading your reverse It's a Wonderful Life. reverse, huh? That's irony for you. So, what should we call this brave new world that you've whipped up for us? I was thinking Flashpoint.
So you don't want this?
I am the answer to all your prayers. All you need to do is ask me, Barry.
We need to go back in time. To that night.
To do what?
You know what I need you to do.
Yeah.
There we go. Things are back to how they should be. Well, for me, anyway. For you... well, I guess you'll just have to wait and find out. What? What does that mean? See you sometime soon, Flash.
I need you as much as you need me, all right? But if you do not open that door, he is going to kill us. He is coming for me.
Who's coming for you?
It's not a who, it's a what? A thing.
What thing? Can you be a little more specific?
My ancestor killed himself in an effort to erase my very existence.
Well, you look pretty spry despite it.
The Flash pulled me from the timeline. He held me captive for months, and when I finally got loose, I found myself pursued by something. I thought it was a time wraith, the monsters that hunt speedsters who mess with time. But whatever is hunting me is far worse than a time wraith. It can sense the Speed Force, and it's trying to kill me.
Can't believe we made it.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, he jinxed it.
Hey, that guy.
Not that guy.
These guys! You traveled back in time to help yourselves. I figured I could do the same. You know, it's true what they say. If you want something done right, you really have to do it yourself. I am going to drive this through your heart.
Yeah, about that.
So I know it seems like Reverse Flash is dead on Legends of Tomorrow, but that's really just the time remnant that originally started at the beginning or the middle of Flash Season 2. So the original version of the character ends up dying during the Season 1 finale, but then the time remnant comes back during Season 2, so this is where he becomes a time remnant and continues to exist and come back during Flashpoint because that's when he comes back to kill Barry's mother. Barry stops him and they both become the Flashpoint versions of themselves. So this version that Barry whisks away and takes back to the future with him is still the original time remnant from Season 2. They both enjoy Flashpoint, then he has him reverse Flashpoint by killing his mother again. Then he chuckles his evil laugh again and says, "See you soon again, Barry," as he's just enjoying what Barry's going to find out has changed, what's different about Flashpoint. So this version of the Reverse Flash is still the time remnant. He goes on to Legends of Tomorrow to try and start finding the Spear of Destiny to fix things so that the Black Flash will stop trying to chase him down and erase him from existence. So if you were confused about which version of Eobard Thawne died on Legends of Tomorrow, it's the original time remnant version from way back in Season 2. He's effectively unchanged. Remember, he didn't use his Speed Force powers during Flashpoint like Barry, so he has way more memories of what happened before than Barry does. Barry started to lose some of his memories. But the thing is that during the Legends of Tomorrow finale, when he goes to different points in his timeline and grabs more time remnants to Zurg, the Spear of Destiny, he doesn't get every single version of himself, so there's still other time remnants that could always come back. And here's the big reason why you can't kill the Reverse Flash, why he's still alive out there somewhere, because he and Barry still have to have all those future adventures fighting each other that he talked about. We know each other from the future. We've been fighting each other for years, so Barry learns about this during Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, but this is the younger version of the character, so we haven't seen any of those future battles that they've had. They still have to have those, meaning that a version of Reverse Flash is still alive to fight the Flash in the future. So there will always be a version of Reverse Flash that's alive. It's just a question of which version of the character. The actor who's playing the character right now just said, time to hang this up for a little while. He didn't say forever. So the Reverse Flash will come back. We might not see him again till the next season of The Flash. I'm not expecting him on The Flash Season 3 again, but usually when they kill a character in such a big way like this, they don't bring him right back. So just don't expect Reverse Flash till Season 4 of The Flash. And whenever he comes back, he's not supposed to be the big villain. They said that the Season 4 main villain on The Flash will not be a speedster. So hopefully that explains the Reverse Flash between The Flash Season 1, Season 3, and Legends of Tomorrow. So he's still alive out there somewhere in the timeline, and there's always the multiverse explainer too. There are still infinite numbers of Eobard Thawnes on other Earths. There's even one on Kara's Earth that we haven't met yet. That would actually be fantastic. So here's my big question for you. When they bring him back, what kind of story do you want them to use him for? We still need to see his origin story. He narrated it. He talked about how he reverse engineered the accident that gave Barry's powers. So it would be really fun to see that go down, to see a look into the 25th century where he's from. Now in the comics it's a little bit different, but they're usually true to the core of the character, even if they change minor details. But if you're a big fan of the character, they just brought him back in the Flash Rebirth comic. So if you want to read the comics, you can read a whole bunch of Eobard Thawne in the next couple of months. Congratulations to the last giveaway winner, Caleb Cheatham. Please private message me on the back end of my channel so I can get your contact details. It was a new round that started in this video. While you wait for that, you can click here for brand new Flash, and you can click here for that Marvel Defenders teaser. Thank you so much for watching. Let's high five. I'll see you guys in the next video.